We can find many difficult tasks in our life and find things that we just can't do on our own. Welcome to today's daily devotion. Let's talk about that for a little bit this morning, today, tonight, this evening, whenever you want to, let's talk about it. But listen, don't worry, Jesus can is our title. And let's look in the book of Mark in chapter 9, verse 23. It says, if you can, said Jesus, everything is possible for him who believes, is what Jesus responded back. And this reason he's responding back to a father. Father had a son who had been eat up with evil spirits. And this evil spirit would take the little child, even when he was a young kid, from a young age, and he would throw the child into the water and throw him into the fire. It was just really tormenting the child. And we see these type children today. We see adults today where the evil spirits just make them do awful, just God-awfully things, cutting themselves, burning themselves, just doing all kinds of stuff. And so the father did well. The father did right, and the father carried the child to the disciples. And the disciples, they laid hands upon this little boy and tried to make the evil spirits leave and doing everything that what God had instructed them to do, but nothing ever happened. And so the father goes up to Jesus and said, listen, I've done carried my child to the disciples, and they couldn't drive him out. And he says, can you do it? And that's when Jesus looks at him and says, if I can, yes, I can. This unbelieving generation today is what Jesus was saying. And he touched the child, and the child is healed. The evil spirits came and fled out from the child, and he's doing great. But later on, the disciples said, Jesus said, why couldn't we do this? He said, this kind only comes out by prayer. So you don't have to worry about anything in your life, about worrying if it's cured. Cancer is cured. Heart attacks is cured. Relationships is cured. Anything's possible with God. God can do anything. God took Lazarus and raised him from the dead. Whenever he was in the tomb and he'd been there 3 days and he was stinking, 4 days, and he's just rotten. Jesus comes along and says, Lazarus, get up out of the grave and come on. Don't worry, Jesus can. Whatever your circumstance, whatever your problem is, whatever situation that you may find yourself in, don't worry. Know that Jesus can fix it. Jesus can heal it. Jesus can take care of it. I hope this has given you a word of encouragement today. God bless you. We'll see you again soon.